Um, I look at the new me. I now have a new hairstyle. Although it looks kinda okay, but it's okay. I don't like box nini shaving, but it's okay. Really, I like it. Mm, See, I look funny when I shave in a box style. I look funny. But okay, when it grows in just a few days, I look like okay. I look a bit do you call it D? In it starts that name starts with a D. Decent, a bit decent. Okay. Okay. It's a Friday by the way, and this whole week I haven't done anything, and this when I'm realizing that I need to do something. See, uh, when you have no plan, it means that you don't know what you are doing. Okay. Yes, you have the ultimate goal, but are you planned in through? Like what will happen in between you and your goal? There's always that bridge, or there's always that valley, which needs to be bridged with a purpose. Yeah, the final destination is your goal, and there's a process in between that people um, um, kupuuza na English. What do you call it? Kupuuza in English? Kupuuza. Not underestimate. It's more of you never value what the process in between. What's the name? Okay, let me just use the. We never value what the process. Okay, so today I decided. You know what? I've been lazy for a very long time, and I've been postponing things for the past 2 weeks. Like tomorrow, not tomorrow, but today evening, I'll wake up. I'll spend my time learning the volumes, GD, forex, static, technical analysis. I was actually seeking for a direction, or should I say a redirection? A direction. And most of the time, I spend a lot of time. Okay, I'm proud that I sometimes waste time before doing something. It's because I'm again looking for other ideas. What can I incorporate in this? What will I be missing out when I plan this? What will I be missing when I decide to do something? Like wholesomely, I'm looking at the whole journey in an inside outside scope. Like you are outside, you are looking at the journey. What will be missing? Maybe I'm missing an idea. Let me just chill kidogo and look further nini. So, but I feel now I'm complete. I need now to set up my plan for each and everything that I'll be doing daily. There's a lorry there. That's why I'm looking at this direction. That is going to the farm. So yeah, I've realized that it's not complete, but now I need to figure out what's my purpose. It's like it is like I hope no, I've just taken up only to realize usually when I sleep I cover my face with a blanket so that no one can note if I'm asleep or even I'm awake. When I just opened when I funua my nini, I had some smell. Omena smell. Okay? Omena smell. See that is okay, we have some omena in our room. And it's a bit when you cook omena, you can tell that we have cooked. So I was kinda okay. I've just revealed my face to the air outside. Now in the room. I was like, where did that smell come from? when I'm looking, I see that there's an ugali. When you cook some ugali, usually invert the sufuria after cooking, and then we place it on the sahani. Yeah, on our sahani. On a sahani, because we don't have a sinia. So sit and I say, okay, fine. So see, that meant that someone cooked when I was asleep. I really didn't hear someone cooking. And it's because an hour or even 2 hours after I sleep, I go into deep into it, like down, down, down. I can't really hear or even sense. I don't have my common sense are done. Like at times they have also slept. And that's why I didn't hear, neither did I smell, neither did I hear something that is moving yesterday. When I'm asleep, I am asleep. I go deep into it. Unless something just wakes me up, I just have to wake up. So my guy decided to cook at almost at 1 or even at 2. I'm not sure about that. Yeah. That got to tell you the type of person that I'm living with. And I'm not judging. I'm just observing from far. Like, no. Yesterday he made a, I don't know. You tell me, you be my judge. He suggests, why don't we cook some chips? The reason behind that is that mom sent some package, food stuff, some viazi, what do you call viazi? Potatoes, Irish potatoes in our room. Now, okay, to me, I now got the food stuff in our room, and the guy had a very genius suggestion. Why don't we cook some chips? I was doing my thing on the table, and someone can ask you a question, and you can guy, and you can think that silly, and you are suggesting it very proudly. That was a very brilliant idea, a very brilliant one, but I didn't buy it. What I saw is just, so this person only thinks of food. I realized, I'm in deep mess. I'm in deep mess. Wow. Someone can be thinking of food instead of thinking how. Me, I'm planning to move out, by the way. Siko ubaya. Okay. My karatasi has buruka. Let's get it. Some keys here so that doesn't burka again. Burka, it's being blown away. That's the meaning of buruka. So that got to tell you the person that I'm living with. Yeah, a person who only thinks of food. And was it yesterday that I talked about this? This guy eats a lot. A suggestion. He made a guy. Imagine living with this person. He only thinks of food. Although sometimes I can blame myself. I sometimes blame myself of. I didn't make a mistake by inviting him to my room. Yes, I didn't make any mistake. Okay, that is noted. So right now, so I've seen the true character. Although he's a good guy, Sometimes it's the environment that dictates the type of person that you can be. Yeah. Are you prioritizing on things in your head? Yeah. If you are such a person, you're likely to, food will not be an issue to you. Yeah. So the guy cooked at 10 or even at night. And remember, there was food. There was food all through. There was food, actually, enough food to for yesterday he cooked. He woke up, chongad the viazi and cooked in the morning. Okay, I was wondering, okay, ni sawa, why are you cooking at this time? Actually, that's when I decided to come and record yesterday's diary. I saw that, okay, that's a bit abnormal. Why are you cooking? And it's because he has seen some food stuff from home. Little does he know that it's only a matter of time. I'm out of this place. I think I want to look for I want to go for but I'm grateful that I've had this person for the last, is it 4 months? Yeah, I've seen him. I don't know. I've seen where to place him. Based on how people carry themselves, is where you place them. I really don't have anything personal with anyone right now. I don't want to. But I've seen the character now. I've seen this a person, okay. Okay. Kuna tuwezi tegemea sahi ati mkuwe productive. Yeah. And I'm trying as much as possible to be not in the to not be a liability to anyone, okay? That's why I have a plan today, and effective today is when I'll be now changing my life, my habits, changing my lifestyle. I've been wasting a lot of time even visiting friends. We stay for a friend and talk for about 5 hours. 5 hours, imagine. I should really be very selfish with my time. At least spend some 3 hours just. Yeah. 3 hours is enough. Isn't that enough anyway? Yeah, you've got to be careful. You've got to be selfish with your time. Because after these 3 months, I think I'll be now on my own, fending for myself. And now I should be looking at this time, or should be using this time to do something beneficial for me. School is no longer a priority now. I said that yesterday. School is no longer a priority. That is 13 minutes. So that is what happened. And I'm asking a lot of questions. Will I continue living with this person? Something in my mind is telling me no. You just leave. You just leave this place. Look for a new environment, and I know the environment that I'm going to live in is somewhere that can be productive, because the person that I'll be living with is also productive. Okay. When things will align, things will align. I think I said this yesterday. If things are aligned, they will align. Like Alwanda, okay, I only need to. I think even the universe is just waiting for me to just write the plan. Make sure that I know what is expected for me each and every day. I know what to do. Like every single minute, I know how to spend it. After spending it, see, now the environment now will be okay. Groundwork done. Now come and build your skill sets. The 3 months that I'll be here, it's just, there's a lot to be done, and I need to dedicate a lot of time towards building my skills, towards building my capacity. Okay, after the 3 months, opportunities will just avail themselves. I'll be like, wait, they just waited for me to just do the thing. Yeah. So I'm today with a pen and a paper and a notebook, and I'm going to brainstorm what I'm supposed to do. I was actually to do it while recording the diary, but by the way, why don't I start? Why don't I start? And now the goal is that my day should be well spent. My 24 hours is well spent. I don't want to. It takes 21 times. It's 21 times. It takes 21 days to create a habit. Okay, to create a habit. And you need a plan. Okay, this thing is just burukari. It just wants to run away. Of course, I'll not keep them. I'll not keep the notes. I'll just hard code them in my brain, because a paper can be lost, so I need to put it in. Plus, also I'm recording this, so I don't have. But there's a possibility of your YouTube account being terminated. So just hardwire it in your brain. Yeah, that is what is important. So, what is my priority right now? My priorities. There are things that I won't focus on that much, but I'll be doing them. Okay, they're using my energy, yes, but they're just there to keep. Yeah. So, what now? What do I want? That's the first question. I'm framing the first question. What do I want? What do I want? What do I want? Akintararua hii kitu. I'll tear this paper, because I don't want anyone else to see this or whatever I wrote. The roommate is very snoopy, by the way. That's why I'm usually not comfortable doing some things near him. Very snoopy. Like, he'll even dig into your bag and see what you have. I usually write a lot. He'll definitely come. No, I'm not comfortable with that. I want a person. If I write something and I put it somewhere, it won't be touched unless I tell them to touch it. Like, there's that curiosity that this guy hasn't. I'm not comfortable with it, and that's why I need to change the environment. Okay, I'm happy I have been with him for the past many, but now I need to change the environment. Wait. Okay. Let me just update this. Since it's my diary, I think I'll spend the last half recording the. I think I have a lot to talk about. Okay, let me leave this alone. Let me just kidogo. Let me divert or take a detour. So it happened that I was to talk about. Right now I'm on this book referred to as how. Okay, what's the name of this book? How to strike a deal. Okay, how to negotiate like a pro. I don't remember the title of the book, but let me just highlight of what I've picked from the first chapter that I've read so far. Okay, the chapter has many sub chapters, but I'll talk about them. The book is teaching. The author of the book is an FBI agent, okay, who works for the FBI as a negotiator. Now, I've come to learn that the best people use very different tactics to do their work. If you want to be good at something, don't do it the ordinary way. Do it the extraordinary way that is not the conventional way of doing things. Yeah. As per the book, like this is how we do things as per the book, what you have learned from the book. The guy, I look at people and I realized, yeah, there are people who are just naturally good at things, and you have got to appreciate, you got to salute that. Now, if you ask a person to be, let's say, you are training some students to be negotiators, and by negotiation, it can mean you are applying the principles that you learn in different areas, including entrepreneurship. You are dealing with a terrorist, and by a terrorist I mean, yeah, those uh, hostage hostage and yeah, also those hostage scenarios and things. You want to ensure that you are effectively negotiating without losing anything. Okay, and that calls for you to be skillful. Let's say you're going to buy a thing in a market. You have got to be you have got to be you have got to be what? You have got to have the necessary skills, the trade skills and tools, so that you can so that you can effectively carry out the negotiation process. And this is by having or even being equipped with the right knowledge, the right skill set. The guy is from FBI, and he's now narrating. He's now giving me an experience of a negotiator and how to do it. I chose this book because I saw it as a suggestion in a TikTok video. Now, having said that, I now hinge my idea of. I've learned actually a new word. It's called hinge. Hinge is like you are tying. It is tied to. Yeah. See, hinge means that it's a moving part that is connected. The door has a hinge. The hinge connects the door to the frame of the house, like two. Now I'm hinging the idea of I want to learn a skill, and I've got access to that. Book. I decided to take some interest, to be interested in this book. And from the looks or from the read of the first chapter, well, I like it. I like the book, and I've got to say, openly say, and just an open opinion. Based on the first chapter that you can read from a book, you can tell how the experience of the book will be like. And these are one of the memorables, Nini. Those are one of the books that you can tell that this book, it has got something, and something that will help me a lot. Now, based on the same story or the same book, I came up with a storybook. No, a story in my Facebook wall. I decided, okay, you know what? Let me try writing a story, like a proper story that has a dialogue in it. There's humor. There's all that. The literal styles in English. Up to today, I haven't completed the. I actually wrote the story the day before yesterday, and I was actually to complete it yesterday, but I was feeling a bit lazy. Let me just put it that way. So today is when I'm supposed to be creative. Kumbuka, it's a fictitious story. I don't know what to write. I was looking for ideas yesterday, and I was a bit lazy. And remember, I had all the time. Nowadays, procrastination is something that I'm trying to kill also. Also with this plan, kill procrastination, because time is ticking. Time is ticking. So the clock is ticking, for that matter. The clock is ticking. So I have one problem. Not a problem, but I'll write the story. I'll complete it. I don't want to try to narrate right now because I run short of ideas and I'll be forced to be concrete with how I'll be thinking. That's how I'll be writing it. I don't want that. But yeah, it is talking. I'm about to sell the idea that people should get this book and download it in my website based on a story. I just want to test if people can follow up a story, if it is exciting, if people will go. If we have analytics, Google Analytics tag in my website, I'll just follow up, see if people have come and download the book. Yeah, it's actually very important to be beneficial, to just have value around people. Just be a valuable person. You'll be respected. Okay, someone will not take you heavy like lightly. It doesn't matter how you speak, but if you are speaking value, you'll have something. But this is the best moment to learn how to speak value. And I am integrating that in my system with Maxipy in the plan. Okay, now I'm coming back to doing AI, but not in a way that I could have done it a week ago. So that's different. Let me go back to the book. Based on how I've read the book and I'm seeing somehow, I think I need to change this. I'm creating a moment of. There's so much that I want to learn from this book based on just that one chapter. Okay, it's more of an introduction. It is highlighting his whole career in just a shape, yeah. The 8-figure shape, pop. It gives the constriction, the enlargement, the enlargement, yeah. 8 has enlargement, constriction, enlargement. That's how a writing should be. Restrain, achilia, and then the story will flow. I am supposed to write what I want right now. I am supposed to create what really is necessary. I'm supposed to, and I'm grateful to the Lord because of this day. Today is when I'm realizing that I need to focus on the priorities and what is necessary in my life. Okay. So that book is very important. It is going to teach me how to negotiate. Life is all about negotiating. You're talking with your girlfriend. You must learn how to negotiate. I have actually set up a meeting with Diana. I was supposed to actually arrange this meeting next week so that I have learned a bit of things, but I don't have to worry about that. I'm equally capable to negotiate. Which I was to come to that point. Now, yesterday I promised that I'm going to talk about what happened at this 3 a.m. from 1 to 3 a.m. in the night, the day before yesterday. Actually, it was yesterday at 3. From moment, my brain was like, tembea, and I settled on, okay, you know what? I need to, based on now what had happened the previous week, there was a day that was actually so bored. Actually, the title goes by Bored to the Core. I don't know, something. The title of that diary. It's when I experienced a spiritual shift, and I felt it, for that matter. I felt it because it's the day before that I failed to do what was expected from me. And I don't know, I'm not sure about this, but I have a feeling that it might be that. It might be pointing to that direction. Something happened, and the next day I was bored to the core. That's when I even dropped any interest in anyone. What do I mean? I mean, even my interest in my girlfriends that I've been trying to be interested in, I lost interest in anything. So after that day, I dropped some position that I had held for some people. Like, I treated this as my girlfriend, and now I had to drop this. And I'm sure they felt it. Now, after they felt it, I was a bit, okay, why don't I do something else? Why don't I start to focus? And whenever you feel a spiritual shift or even a spiritual awakening, it's a wake-up call to, okay, you know what, do things differently. Now, see, I've dropped some nini, and they have read the aura. They have read what is happening. They have read what is happening. And that's a bit, okay, so now that I have I don't know what I am saying, but you really know what I'm talking about. A new person looking at this video will be like, what is this guy talking about? But you know what happened. I don't need to explain. So yeah. I have decided that, okay, you know what? People are no longer my interest. The people who have developed this interest of being my girlfriend, I'm like, drop. I don't want to think about them. And most of the time, if my attention or if my interest in someone drops, like it doesn't hold any now significance, right? It doesn't hold any significant value or position in my mind. The universe usually respects that. Like, the universe has a way of, okay, I think this guy is right. Whatever he's doing, it's right. And that's why most of the time when I'm doing things, I'm very careful to not detour or lose my focus. For that matter, very important. Like, I place an interest in someone and I really like them, like I really love them. Oh my god, I love them like by heart, by my everything, my soul, my spirit. I love them. The universe will just make some changes, and everything will align to that. Okay. Now that changed with a character known, not a character, with this girl called Diana. I'm like, something changed, and yeah, there's no longer that interest. Why? I explained this. Okay, I'm now supposed to explain this today. It was the other day I was talking about. Please, for goodness sake, if you have interest in something, just show that you love it. Just show that you have some interest in it. Because how will I know that you are in the game? You are in the mix. Yeah. How will I know? Like, that's what compelled me to, okay, let me drop this, because I am not seeing any feedback from you. I ain't seeing anything from you like that is showing that you have some interest in what in the relationship that I'm trying to get myself in with you. Are you getting the point? Like, I've got to see some interest. Tell me, come to my, yeah, just tell me. And this is something that I'm willing to open or even talk about openly. May I just love candid conversations, candid truths. Tell me the honest view. Tell me your honest opinion. Tell me your honest. What's your stand? What's your stand, honestly? because I don't understand. Ever since I asked this girl if she should be my co-pilot, and I meant this by if she should be my partner, yeah, I'm putting things as they are on the table. Now, I received an answer that, okay, I will receive an answer, but not right now. Neither tomorrow, neither next week. So I said to myself, maybe a month will do. And right now, the month has expired. And I'm now about to approach her again and tell her, you know what? If your answer is no, just tell me right now. I believing and I live knowing very well that I don't have that. You have said no, like nimetoa your priority kwa kichwa. I just want to have that conversation. So what happened that 3 a.m. morning? I said, you know what, let me send a text to this girl and tell her, you know what, arrange for a meeting and let's have a very candid conversation. I don't want to have it on a WhatsApp chat. No. I want it to be face. Express how I feel, express what is my concern, express. Basically what I'm doing is I'm building this communication aspect because I really want to have that not compromised with my partner. Like we'll be openly be talking about things, and yeah, I have that chance to you know, I just want to create an avenue of open communication with my partner because I value honesty. I value your opinion. Okay, it matters. You know, we are in this relationship together. Okay, we are two. So we have to always be communicating with each other. So I really wanted to talk about her. Since I dropped, okay, I said the other day that there are two contenders between who are now fighting towards being my partner. Now the two, and now there is now the two, okay, and one of them is Diana. I'm like, and every time that I talk her about her, I'm sure she's feeling something. She either thinks about me or something happens. You know, when someone mentions you somewhere in the other part of the world and you are in this part of the world, you're like, there's something that will happen to tell, okay, someone is mentioning me. There's a way that you can tell. There's that African belief that if someone mentions you somewhere, it's either you'll bite your tongue or you'll cough. You'll just have that. Yeah, but I know it's being communicated to them. So I really wanted to know what they think. Like me, I just wanted to have that communication in you. Are you in or out? I just want to hear that answer. Like I just want to. And before I ask her for her answer, I want to tell them, me when I place some interest in you, I'm there 100%. But I had to drop that so that I hear what you have used, because I have never seen any interest in you. Like you, literally, I have never seen anything from you. I want to be as open and as honest as possible. But I want to come up with a story. I just want a story that will make them realize, by the way, I need to talk. I need to just give my open opinion. I'm still finding out. I'm coming up with a story that I'll tell her so that I can teach her that communication is good. Okay? I don't want to ridicule anyone. Neither do I want to judge anyone at this point. That you're not communicating. Judge them harshly. No. I want to judge, but judge in a low tone. in small letters. Ask them what's their stand. Like, should I place you as a friend or should I place you at a higher bar? That is what is important right now. And if it's a no, please, let's just remain friends. If I'll be calling you, please receive my call as a friend. Nothing more, nothing less. Just that. Because we have a special bond with this guy. We are almost the same thing, like we are thinking similar things. But that's beside the point. I want to just have a very honest conversation. What do you think about our relationship? Are you still in? Are you still considering what will happen? Are you still considering my request? If it's a no, well, me I'll walk away. Let me just go away. Niache tu kukusumbua because I'm seeing that you haven't settled. Neither are you interested. Let me just continue with my own life, how I know best. Okay. And that chapter will be gone. I'll no longer place Diana in a position where she'll be my future nini. Like, it is that candid. But before that happens, which is actually going to happen tomorrow, I know for a fact. If it won't happen tomorrow, I know it's for a reason. It will be postponed until next nini. Yeah. I just sent a text. Let's have a content conversation either this Friday or the before in weekend, and then the matters will be settled, so that I have that baggage out of my shoulder. Yeah. You can't ask someone something, yet they are not giving you a straight answer. Like, I want to know where are we? And once she says yes, I'm interested. Now, elevate their position. Now I'll be treating this a person that I'm going to spend my life with. The universe will respect that, and I know things will just align according to where I've placed my interest in. Yeah. I've been trying to get an answer. Who between the two is the right one for me? Once I ascertain that this is not the right person according to now, I'm giving a free will for this. But again, I'm again stuck at who is now the right person according to the universe. Who was meant to be my soulmate in the divine world? Who is that? I'm also listening to the answers, and I got some cues from the other person. We have come to learn that she's a mom, by the way. She's a mom. She has a child, a boy, about 4 years old. But I don't want to dwell on that. So I want to ask the other person, okay, where are we? I really want to know, where are we? And then the matters will be settled. Of course, I'll update this. And this year things are going to happen in an extraordinary way. So after this, I really want to talk about that. And so I'm supposed to take my time, just about 30 minutes, plan for what we'll be doing each and every day. And I'm going back to the house to start the thing. What will you be doing each and every day? And I'll not feel being pushed by what I've set up. I should feel this is now my way of now doing my things each and every day. Like, yeah. Once that is established, I think I'll no longer have that time to waste with someone. Of course, I'll set that time, but I know what is expected from me from today. You need 21 days to incorporate a habit in your life. So I want this to be my habit. Doing Forex, I'll be giving about almost 7-8 hours of learning Forex. Okay, school is no longer my priority right now. Even the cards, I don't know if people are doing the cards. I'm totally not interested in school. Because I said this the other day, there's a likelihood that even if I continue with even my studies, there's a high chance that my studies will be discontinued prematurely. Why would I be chasing something that I know very well that it won't, at the end of it all, I won't feel complete it. The funds, help, there's all that. Even the school fees, there's just all that. And actually, money is a factor in this thing, and I'm not interested. Let me just pursue my interest. And since I know that the end result will be good, let me just, as much as people say that I'm wasting time, but let me just pursue whatever I'm feeling like, okay, this really matters to my purpose. Yes, the school is important, but not at this point. School, I'm no longer supposed to be in school right now. And right now, it's now time to build my nini. Use that time to properly equip yourself with a skill. Yeah? Forex, Excel. Okay, those are the two main skills that I want to do. But on the side, I'll be doing productivity. So that's the plan I'm going to develop today. Excel, nini. No in between. I must either make a decision today and ingrain it. Okay, what do I mean by ingrain? Ingrain it as part of my life. I don't want to treat my goals as this ultimate thing that I want to achieve. I want to, this is my daily life. I know the end results, yes, but you know, I've come to learn that don't place a goal before you. Okay, and okay, place a goal, okay? I'm not against placing a goal, and actually I'm planning to place that goal. Place that goal, but forget about it. After you have outlined the process you are going to go through, you have engraved each and every day, so that ultimately you reach there. The focus is not on the goal. The focus is what are you doing every day so that you finally reach that meaning. Yeah, your brain focus should be on what you are doing right now that will lead to the meaning, not to the goal itself. Because after you achieve it, you'll have lost a lot of energy, plus a lot of interest will have shifted around. You'll be tired. So people get tired after achieving a goal. You feel I learned this from the book of Do Epic Shit. Place a goal, yes, but focus on the small things. That's what your attention should be there. But goal setting is actually very important. And yeah, I'm doing it today. In the next 30 minutes, I'll be done. I have in some internet. I'll consult AI to tell me what should I be doing, like small actionable steps that I can be taking each and I can be taking each and every day. List down. Use AI. AI is we shall be using for now. I think my nini is telling me it's time that I move from this place and I focus on the priorities. It's now 48 minutes. I would have wanted to go for about 1 hour. I'm yet to talk about what happened to Caliph Cairo, but it's okay. I end this diary on that note. I'm grateful that I'm now aware of what I'm supposed to do. I don't feel that pressure. I really want to take some time, and again, I'm looking for this vibration where I can really think. Right now, I can imagine my stomach is not full, so it's important. Okay, so I end this diary here on that note. There's nothing else to talk about. If there is, I think I'll remember it tomorrow and then I'll talk about it. So far so good. I like doing these diaries. I enjoy doing recording what is in my mind. At least there's a burden that I can offload when I'm talking about things right now. I even get answers. And one funny thing is, when I address an issue right now, a problem that I may be facing, I usually receive an answer either the same day, or even the next day that I'm recording. Okay, I'm recording. I'm recording. Alright. Sawa sawa. I think, yeah, it's important. I want this to be to reach 50 minutes. So far I've done almost 7,000 minutes. And today's when I've started to improve, because I rarely talk about my issues and I address them properly, as I have done in this diary. So there will be a change actually of how I'll be speaking. Speak with power, speak effectively. I'm done, and see you tomorrow. If it can be shaken, it can be moved. Adios.